Okay, starting recording again. It's my birthday, so we're gonna do breath work for world peace, intergalactic peace, and the ultimate evolution of this next timeline that we're going into. And for this, there's different ways, like each of us have different gateways of perception. So some of us are more visual, some of us are more sentient or just cognizant. For this, I think I'm gonna be putting the emphasis on experiencing, like feeling it in your body, but however it comes through is fine for you. If you're more visual and you want to be visualizing it or hearing it or smelling it or whatever you want. But the way I'm gonna guide it at least is that we're bringing the feeling into our bodies and that we're imagining it from there, like visualizing it from the felt sense. And as always, take what resonates and leave what doesn't, and you can be changing it to make it work for you. If there's something that you don't resonate with, you can just bleep it out in your head and switch out what does work for you. Or it's like a yoga class, you know, if you can't do that pose, just modify it to something that you can. Or if you're super advanced, you're doing backflips and handstands or whatever, then just like make it work for you. You can take it to the next level, whatever works for you. And trust what arises. Trust that what comes up for you is what you're meant to see, what you're meant to be working with right now, and whatever you see is fine. And you could do the same exercise hundreds of times and something different would come up every time. So together in this space, we're creating a collective field that is more intelligent than just one of us would be together. So I'm really grateful for all of you collaborating with your creative genius and your unique perspective to bring forth world peace. Okay, so let's begin by breathing. You can put your hands in any mudra that connects the hemispheres. So put your hands together in a way that is symmetrical, connecting the hemispheres. Okay. And you can close your eyes and exhale all the air out through your mouth, squeezing your stomach. Deep breaths, inhale, exhale, mouth, mouth. Mouth, nose. Nose, nose. Nose, mouth. Mouth, mouth. Mouth, nose. Nose, nose. Nose, mouth. Mouth, mouth. Mouth, nose. Nose, nose. Nose, mouth. Last one, mouth, mouth. On the exhale, squeeze your stomach. Push, pull your hands together. Squeegee your eyeballs. Look up. Hold as long as you can on the exhale. You can even squeeze your whole body and let it shake, and then relax and release everything. And if you're yawning or tearing or stretching or sneezing or whatever, that's fine. You can shake it out, you can move it, whatever feels natural for you, that's all fine. Okay, now I want you to bring in the felt sense. Like experience it in your body right now. World peace. What would it feel like to experience world peace right now? And as you're experiencing it in your body, notice the mechanics of it. Like, how does that even work? What has to happen in order for there to be world peace? What is it? Bring in some of your other senses. What's the anatomy of world peace? And again, anchoring the feeling into your body and then just kind of looking around at your daily life. What does your daily life feel like when there is world peace? Okay, we're gonna breathe again. You can briefly open your eyes, put your hands in one of the mudras, and exhale all the air out through your mouth, squeezing your stomach. Deep breaths, inhale, exhale, mouth, mouth. Mouth, nose. Nose, nose. Nose, mouth. Mouth, mouth. Mouth, nose. Nose, nose. Nose, mouth. Mouth, mouth. Mouth, nose. Nose, nose. Nose, mouth. Last one, mouth, mouth. On the exhale, squeeze your stomach, push, pull your hands together, squeegee, eyeballs look up, hold. You can even squeeze your whole body till it shakes, as long as you can, and then relax and release everything. Okay, now bring a feeling into your body. What does intergalactic peace feel like? What is the anatomy of intergalactic peace? What does life on Earth feel like when there's intergalactic peace? Just notice the structure. Use all your senses, all the ways of seeing. What do you notice about intergalactic peace? And again, on behalf of the collective, anchoring this vibration into yourself and into your body, acting as a portal, an acupuncture point for this awareness and for this consciousness, holding the frequency of intergalactic peace in yourself. Okay, we're gonna breathe again. You can briefly open your eyes, put your hands in one of the mudras, exhale all the air out through your mouth, squeezing your stomach. Deep breaths, inhale, exhale, mouth, mouth. Mouth, nose. Nose, nose. Nose, mouth. Mouth, mouth. Mouth, nose. Nose, nose. Nose, mouth. Mouth, mouth. Mouth, nose. Nose, nose. Nose, mouth. Last one, mouth, mouth on the exhale. Squeeze everything, squeeze your stomach, push for your hands, squeeze your eyeballs, look up. You can squeeze your body, let it shake, hold, and then when you're done, you can relax and release everything. And if you need to stretch or yawn or shake it out, that's all fine, whatever you need. Okay, I want you to imagine that all the humans have completely integrated all shadow aspects of themselves and they are operating as a united will with themselves and with each other, and that all humans, due to their impeccable shadow work, are able to materialize or manifest anything they want instantly. So we're all just our God selves, fully integrated shadow. All the light and dark is in the light. All of our conscious and unconscious is now conscious. We're all just walking around as God selves, and we can manifest anything we want instantaneously. What would that feel like? What would it feel like for yourself to be able to manifest anything? Just imagine playing with that. Anything you want. Boom. Your will is so united. Imagine your will is so united. All of your unconscious is conscious, and you're just moving through the reality as an avatar. Boom, boom. Everything you think or will, it comes to exist, but also everybody else has that same power. Carl Jung said that until we make the unconscious conscious, it will rule our lives and we will call it fate. So what would it be like to just completely consciously weave your own fate? You get to choose if you die, when you die, how you die. You're completely weaving your own fate with conscious, loving awareness. Okay, we're going to breathe again. You can briefly open your eyes to put your hands in one of the mudras. Exhale all the air out through your mouth, squeezing your stomach. Deep breaths. Inhale, exhale, mouth, mouth. Mouth, nose. Nose, nose. Nose, mouth. Mouth, mouth. Mouth, nose. Nose, nose. Nose, mouth. Mouth, mouth. Mouth, nose. Nose, nose. Nose, mouth. Last one, mouth, mouth. On the exhale, you can squeeze your stomach, push, pull your hands together, squeeze your eyeballs, look up. You can even squeeze your whole body till it shakes. And hold that as long as you can, then relax and release everything. Okay, I want you to experientially imagine that you and all humans are in their perfect avatar body suits and that they can perfectly communicate with every cell and every organ in their bodies telepathically to rebalance and harmonize the body. So just get really in touch with your own body, the cells in your body, your organs, and just telepathically speak lovingly to yourself and imagine that you're in your perfect avatar body. Every single cell in your body is functioning optimally, able to revitalize, regenerate, balance itself out, harmonize. And just look around and see all the humans functioning optimally in this way. And as you are sending these loving communication to your organs and to your cells, see if you can relax into that, to let it feel effortless, quantum, relaxed, surrendered. Relaxing into the it is done. Okay, we have one more layer, so we're going to briefly open our eyes to breathe again. Exhale all the air out through the mouth, squeezing the stomach. Deep breaths, inhale, exhale, mouth, mouth. Mouth, nose. Nose, nose. Mouth, mouth. Mouth, nose. Nose, nose. Nose, mouth. Mouth, mouth. Mouth, nose. Nose, mouth. Mouth, mouth. Mouth, nose. Nose, nose. Mouth, mouth, squeeze, hold. Okay, so we're gonna kind of build on it. So everyone's in their perfect avatar bodies. Everyone's telepathic with themselves, with the trees, with each other, with their own organs, with the animals and plants. And there's world peace, there's intergalactic peace. Now I want you to notice what our relationship with technology is. Just experiencing that peace, that telepathy, that health, that harmony, balance, self, planet, others, intergalactic, and then where does technology fit into all that? What is our relationship with technology at that, in that vision? Just feeling world peace, perfect health, and how does technology fit into that? Okay, we're going to breathe one final time to close. You can briefly open your eyes, put your hands in one of the mudras. Exhale all the air out through the mouth, squeezing your stomach. Deep breaths, inhale, exhale, mouth, mouth. Mouth, nose. Nose, nose. Nose, mouth. Mouth, mouth. Mouth, nose. Nose, nose. Nose, mouth. Mouth, mouth. Mouth, nose. Nose, nose. Nose, mouth. Last one, mouth, mouth on the exhale. Squeeze. Squeeze your stomach, push your hands together, squeeze your eyeballs, look up, squeeze your whole body till you shake, then relax and release everything. Okay, everyone, thank you for tuning in today, and everything that we have rearranged on the inside is already done. It'll continue to settle in, and we'll begin to notice changes in our external reality in the coming days, weeks, months. Thank you for dreaming this dream of world peace and intergalactic peace with me. And I forgot to mention my friend is behind me in this video. I should have said that at the beginning for the recording, but anyways, you'll probably notice that and be like, why is there someone behind her? Anyways, feel free to reach out at lovelikeanocean.com if you want a session, and I appreciate all of you, and I'll see you soon.